The late 1960s, a time of change, of revolution, and of hope. San Francisco was alive with music, protest, and dreams of a better world. But beneath the surface, something dark was stirring. The city by the bay, known for its fog and freedom, was about to become the stage for a chilling nightmare. A shadow fell over Northern California. As the sun set behind the Golden Gate, a sense of unease crept into the hearts of its people. The fog that rolled in each evening seemed heavier, as if it carried secrets and danger within its misty folds. Fear whispered on the wind. It rustled through the trees, slipped under doors, and settled in the minds of families who locked their windows tight at night. Whispers of a killer, unseen but ever-present, spread from neighbor to neighbor, growing with each retelling. A killer stalked the night. He moved like a phantom, striking without warning, vanishing before anyone could catch a glimpse. His presence was felt more than seen. A chill in the air, a sudden silence, a sense that someone was watching from the shadows. He became known as the Zodiac, a name that would haunt the Bay Area for years to come. Newspapers splashed his moniker across their front pages, and his cryptic symbol became a mark of terror, instantly recognizable and deeply feared. He wasn't content with just taking lives. The Zodiac wanted more than blood. He craved attention, notoriety, and power over the city's collective psyche. Each crime scene was a message, a taunt, a challenge to those who hunted him. He wanted to play a game, not just with the police, but with the entire public. Every move was calculated, every letter a new puzzle. He saw himself as the mastermind, and everyone else as pawns in his twisted game. His game? Terrorizing the public? He fed on fear, using the media to spread panic. Each headline, each rumor, each anxious conversation in a coffee shop was fuel for his fire. How? By sending cryptic messages to newspapers, letters filled with threats, confessions, and codes. He demanded his words be published, or he would strike again. The city's fate seemed to hang on every envelope that arrived in a newsroom. These weren't just rambling notes. They were ciphers, codes to crack, each one a riddle, daring the police and the public to solve it before he killed again. The symbols and strange patterns taunted even the best codebreakers. The Bay Area held its breath. Every night, people wondered if the Zodiac would strike again. Parents kept their children close, and couples thought twice before venturing out after dark. Would the Zodiac strike again? The question echoed in every home, every police station, every newsroom. The city was on edge, waiting for the next move in a deadly game. Could anyone decipher his messages? Experts pored over the ciphers, desperate for a breakthrough. Amateur sleuths tried their luck, hoping to be the one to unlock the killer's secrets. The pressure mounted on the police. Every day without an arrest brought more criticism, more fear, and more frustration. The Zodiac seemed always one step ahead, taunting those who chased him. Could they catch the killer before he claimed another victim? Each new attack was a blow to the city's spirit, a reminder that the nightmare was far from over. The public waited, terrified, for answers. In the shadow of the Zodiac, the city's innocence was lost, replaced by a chilling question. Would the terror ever end? The Zodiac's calling card? Letters. But these weren't ordinary notes or simple confessions. They were chilling, cryptic, and meticulously crafted. Each envelope, each page was a puzzle in itself, an invitation to a dangerous game. The Zodiac didn't just want to be heard. He wanted to be understood, but only on his own twisted terms. These letters arrived at newsrooms and police stations, always unannounced, always unsettling. Detectives would gather around, their gloved hands trembling slightly as they unfolded the paper, unsure of what new horror or riddle awaited them inside. The pages were filled with strange symbols and codes, lines, circles, and cryptic shapes that seemed to dance across the paper. The Zodiac taunted the police, daring them to solve his riddles, mocking their efforts with every new message. He claimed responsibility for his crimes, describing details only the true killer could know. But he didn't stop there. He threatened more violence, more chaos, and more fear, using his words as weapons. Most chillingly, he promised that the terror was far from over. Each letter hinted at future attacks, keeping the city on edge and the police guessing. The shadowy figure behind these messages seemed to enjoy the panic he created, feeding off the fear that spread with every new delivery. Investigators pinned his letters, threats, and puzzles to their boards, desperately searching for patterns or clues. The messages were a terrifying mix of boasts, threats, and intricate puzzles, each one a new challenge, each one a reminder that the Zodiac was always one step ahead. The public, too, was drawn into the mystery. Newspaper headlines screamed about the Zodiac's latest letter, and people read with a mix of fascination and dread. The killer seemed to revel in the fear he created, knowing that his words could grip an entire city with terror. These messages weren't random ramblings, they were carefully constructed ciphers, secret codes that hid the true meaning behind a wall of symbols. Each cipher was a challenge, a locked door that only the cleverest minds could hope to open. A cipher is like a secret language, a way to communicate hidden messages that only those with the key can understand. It's a puzzle, a test of intelligence and patience, and the Zodiac used it to keep everyone guessing. In a cipher, letters are replaced with symbols or other letters, transforming ordinary words into a mysterious code. The Zodiac's ciphers were especially complex, designed to frustrate and confuse anyone who tried to break them. To understand the message, you have to crack the code. Detectives, cryptographers, and even amateur sleuths spent countless hours poring over the Zodiac's puzzles, hoping to unlock the secrets hidden within. The Zodiac used ciphers not just to hide his identity, but to create an aura of mystery and control. Each unsolved puzzle was a victory for him, a reminder that he was still out there, watching, waiting, and always in control. He seemed to enjoy the challenge he posed, relishing the frustration of those who tried and failed to solve his riddles. For the Zodiac, the game was never just about the crimes. It was about the power of his words, the fear they inspired, and the secrets he kept hidden in the shadows. Who was the Zodiac killer? He was never caught. His true identity remains a mystery. We know him only by his crimes and his messages. He terrorized Northern California in the late 1960s and early 1970s. He targeted young couples, often in secluded areas. His confirmed victims were few, but the fear he generated was widespread. He became a ghost story, a boogeyman. The Zodiac became a symbol of unsolved terror. He haunted the public imagination long after his letters stopped. Some of the Zodiac's messages were solved. The most famous was a 408-character cipher. It was sent to 3 different newspapers. A school teacher and his wife cracked it. They spent hours painstakingly working through possibilities. Finally, they found the key. The message was chilling. It spoke of the killer's twisted desires. It boasted of his plans to collect slaves in the afterlife. The solution provided a glimpse into the killer's mind, but it didn't reveal his identity. The solved cipher only deepened the mystery. Who was this person? Why was he doing this? Not all of the Zodiac's codes have been cracked. One in particular stands out. It's a 340-character cipher. It's been studied and analyzed for decades. Code breakers, both amateur and professional, have tried their hand. They've used computers, algorithms, and even linguistic analysis. But the code remains unbroken. The unsolved cipher is a constant reminder. The Zodiac's mystery is still alive. It's a challenge to the best minds. Could the solution hold the key to the killer's identity? Or is it another dead end? The answer, for now, remains hidden. The Zodiac case isn't just a cold case, it's honestly an obsession for many. There are online communities dedicated to it. People from all walks of life share theories and research. They analyze the ciphers. They pore over the letters. They search for clues. Some are drawn to the intellectual challenge, while others are driven by a desire for justice. They hope to find the missing piece of the puzzle. They believe the codes hold the key. These amateur sleuths play a vital role. They keep the case alive. They bring fresh eyes and new perspectives. The Zodiac's codes are more than just puzzles. They represent unsolved crimes. They are a reminder of the victims. The families still wait for answers. The ciphers are a symbol of the killer's arrogance. They mock our inability to bring him to justice. Every unsolved code is a stone unturned. It's a potential clue missed. It's a reminder of the limitations of our knowledge. They force us to confront the darkness in the world. And they remind us that some mysteries may never be solved. The Zodiac story has permeated popular culture. Books, movies, and documentaries keep the case alive. The ciphers have become a symbol of mystery and intrigue. They represent the ultimate unsolved puzzle. They tap into our fascination with the unknown. The ciphers themselves have taken on a life of their own. They are a reminder of the power of codes. They show how easily information can be hidden, and they highlight the thrill of the chase. Will the Zodiac killer's codes ever be fully solved? For decades, cryptographers, detectives, and amateur sleuths have pored over the Zodiac's cryptic messages, each hoping to be the one to finally crack the code. The ciphers, some solved and others still stubbornly resisting all attempts, have become legendary in the world of true crime. Every new theory, every fresh attempt brings a surge of hope. Could this be the breakthrough moment? Yet the answers remain elusive, just out of reach, taunting those who dare to try. Will we ever know the truth behind the mask? The mystery endures. The Zodiac's identity, shrouded in shadows and speculation, continues to haunt investigators and the public alike. Each letter, each symbol is a piece of a puzzle that seems almost unsolvable. The killer's taunts, sent to newspapers and police, were designed to confuse and terrify, but also to challenge. Who was the person behind the mask? Was it a single individual, or could there have been more? The questions multiply, and the answers remain hidden, just beyond our grasp. It continues to fascinate and frustrate in equal measure. The Zodiac case is a magnet for curiosity, drawing in new generations of codebreakers and armchair detectives. Forums buzz with speculation, documentaries revisit the evidence, and books are written in hopes of shedding new light. The frustration of so many dead ends is matched only by the enduring fascination with the case. Why does this mystery persist when so many others have faded into obscurity? Perhaps it's the sense that the answer is so close, yet so far. The answers, if they exist, are likely hidden in plain sight. The Zodiac's ciphers are not just puzzles, they are invitations to look deeper, to question what we think we know. Some believe the key lies in a detail overlooked, a pattern missed, or a connection yet to be made. Others wonder if the answers are lost forever, buried by time or by the killer's own cunning. But the hope remains that, somewhere among the scattered clues, the truth is waiting to be discovered. Perhaps one day a breakthrough will come. Maybe a new technology, a fresh perspective, or a chance discovery will finally unlock the secrets of the Zodiac's codes. History has shown that even the most baffling mysteries can be solved, sometimes decades after the fact. Until then, the case remains a beacon for those who refuse to give up, who believe that every puzzle has a solution, no matter how well it's hidden. Until then, the Zodiac's cipher remains a silent challenge. It sits, waiting, daring the world to try again. The unopened envelope, the locked briefcase, these are symbols of the secrets still held tight. Each unsolved code is a reminder of the killer's confidence and of the world's determination to one day prove him wrong. It's a reminder that some mysteries refuse to be ignored. The Zodiac case is more than just a story of crime. It's a testament to the human drive to seek answers, to confront the unknown, and to never stop searching, no matter how long it takes. They beckon us to unravel their secrets. Each file, each note, is a call to action for those who are drawn to the unknown. The allure of the unsolved is powerful, and the Zodiac's challenge is one that continues to inspire and intrigue. They whisper of the darkness that can lurk beneath the surface of everyday life. The Zodiac's crimes remind us that evil can hide in plain sight, that the ordinary can mask the extraordinary, and that the most chilling mysteries are often those closest to home. And they remind us that the past is never truly gone. The echoes of the Zodiac's taunts, the unsolved codes, and the unanswered questions continue to resonate, challenging us to keep searching, to keep questioning, and to never let the mystery fade away.